Hi, my name is Asherah Rose, and today's date is the 17th of November, and it is 2025, and it's 11:15. Sorry about my dotty screen. Move it down. So it's literally 11:56, and where I am, I've just pulled up at the graveyard at the bottom of my road. So I just want to show you what it looks like. And then this is the dance school where my daughter used to do dancing. So the dance school's in the graveyard, so it seems scary, but it's really not. In the night it glows up, like there's like fairground lights and all kinds of things, so where you can see all the flowers, it literally glows like it's the flowers in the middle of the night. It's so beautiful. So I'm just going to take you around. So I've mentioned a few times on the video that my neighbour John's wife called me at the grave. So what it was, I was walking past here, and an entity, or the spirit of a dead person, kept trying to talk to me, but I don't know anybody in the graveyard. So I was like, I'm not doing it. So anyway, she just kept going on, and I also noticed this bench here. Now it just looks like a pile of wood, doesn't it? But there's certain elements on the wood that is almost goldy. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like, it just kept glowing gold to me. High energy. And this is her. This is Irene Wilkes, my neighbour's wife, who passed away in 2020. And then behind her is her daughter. Yeah, Diana Wilkes. So these are my neighbour's family's gravestones. Look how beautiful they are.
Doesn't get any easier, does it?
No, it really doesn't, does it? And then you can just see how beautiful everything is around. It's one of the it's the beautifulest graveyard I've ever been to. Yeah? So many beautiful flowers. It's like springtime all year round.
Yeah.
And on night it glows up. Have you seen it on the night?
I've come down. You know the big sparkles you buy
Yeah.
from the range?
Yeah.
I've come down with the daughter and a bloke.
And they've put the sparkles in.
Put the sparkles.
But you didn't come back on the night to see what it looks like?
No. I've come down overnight.
Yeah?
Overnight. So
Oh,
nice.
okay. But the whole place has them too.
It is, yeah.
It's stunning in the night.
Eerie and all.
I don't think it's eerie at
No,
all.
you get.
Yeah, I thought I've never seen anything like it. It was lit up like a fairground. Yeah, it's my neighbour.
Oh, bomb.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was a couple of years older than my wife.
Did you know her?
I didn't know her.
Oh.
My wife may have known her.
Okay.
The name was Mason before I was married.
Oh, okay. Who was Mason?
Gone.
Whose name was Mason?
The wife's name was, her maiden name was Mason, Heather Mason.
Oh,
So
okay.
somebody in the family.
Their family? Your wife's family?
No.
Oh.
Her family may have known them.
Oh, okay. Fair enough then. Fair enough. Yeah. It's mum and daughter.
I gathered that,
Yeah, it's mum and daughter. And then the husband just been in hospital. He just come out yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a bit hit and miss, to be fair, but he's out now. Yeah.
It's all right now.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, he's not all right. He's
Well.
got to have dialysis and all the rest of it, but yeah. But yeah, I just want to walk around because I just think it's amazing.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I went a couple of years ago, all over the back, because I think they called it cow parsley.
Yeah.
It's a tall flower with a white, a tall weed like with a white flower on top.
Oh, really?
They had volunteers come in, or people come in, and they've trimmed it to look better.
They do. I've seen them in here. They've got the orange visibility jackets,
it,
haven't they? Yeah. About 12 of them at a time. I've never seen so much help in one
Yeah,
graveyard.
I think normally it was Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning.
Oh, okay, yeah. But my daughter dances at the dance school. My daughter used to dance at the dance school there. Yeah, and do drama and that. So coming in the graveyard isn't really scary. No. All right, lovely. Have a great day.
Yes, thank you.
So we'll sit with Irene if she wants to, and see if she's got anything to say. You see how all the gold, there's gravestones, most of them have got gold writing. I swear down. When I came in here in 2023, before I went into hospital in 2024, my ancestors were just killing it in here, talking. They took me over to some really special graves. So I'm going to take you over to the grave that my nan made me and my daughter do this like a royal step to show your royal lineage, but it's African, if you like. I haven't got a clue, to be fair. I can't really explain it because I don't really know. But yeah, I'll take you there. Anyway, it's like spring all year round. Look how beautiful that is. No, seriously. To me, that's just so pretty. Honestly, so pretty, man. So I'm saying, people, you wouldn't believe what the graveyard looks like by me. Bloody wonderful. Anyway, the old gravestones are over here. So when I was dating that first guy, like fuck nigger one or trigger nigger one, whatever you want to call it, he took me here to show me how to make an offering. He said, you got to go to the graveyard, you got to find the oldest grave in the graveyard. Yeah, so we came here, but we came in from the front way. So let me show you. He didn't know that I lived nearby here. He just took me here. Yeah, so that's the front entrance there. So we've come in from there, walked around here, yeah, and then he's gone to these two graves. He says, in loving memory of Isaac Smith, yeah, of Richmond House, Ocker Hill, who died on May 20th, 1891, on his 77th year, and then his wife, Miranda, yeah, and she died February 22nd, 1873, at 62 years of age. And then the son, I believe it is, yeah, the son of the above, Elihu or something like that, Elihu, he died in 1915, yeah. And then you come over to this one, and this is Susanna Smith, yeah, Ocker Hill, who died July 1862, age 16 months. And then Susanna, mother of, who died December the 16th, 1879. So these are the two of the oldest graveyard. And then at the side, you've got Timothy Smith, their second son, died in 1879, age 36. And also Isaac Smith, their fourth son, died the 22nd of June, 1858. Age 11 years of age, yeah. And then you've even got someone on the back there. And my ancestors were showing me that they use necromancy to raise back up the dead, and then they get to walk around and relive again. But where is the gravestone that my nan? Oh, here it is. This Louisa, I haven't researched her yet, but my nan was so adamant to stand here on this piece of grass here in front of this woman's grave, this Louisa Joyner, beloved mother and wife, who died in 1920. No, sorry, she died in 1987 and was born in 1920. And the sun was coming through in that house. You see where the little gap is between those houses? And a ray of sun came through that gap and landed straight on this tombstone. It was like a line. It was incredible. I do have videos and stuff like that, so I'll be able to kind of show you. And then the tree what my nan and granddad brought me to, and was like, this is them in the tree, and if anything goes on, they will literally pull themselves out the tree and come find me. Do you know? It's absolutely amazing. I'll go this way. This tree here. And I swear down, my granddad is represented by this bit of the tree here, like a penis, swear down. And my nan is this bit here. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, and I poured rum over it, and when I poured rum over it, it just come alive, man. It was a little bit scary, I can't lie. I cannot lie. It was a little bit scary, but not too scary. So this is where I want to put the plaque for the kids. Alright, so I'm going to set up and just press pause. Right, so I'm going to have to do this quick because it is so cold, because obviously it's winter. My hands are getting numb already. I've only been here 5 minutes and I won't be able to bloody hammer. Okay, so I'm going to hammer the children's plaques into the tree. And then I'm going to lay some the toys down. And I'm also going to lay some dried roses that my daughter bought me from my bedroom, that have been in my bedroom with all the energy of the ancestors, okay, and just lay them down for the kids too. So the first one I'm going to do is rose, yeah? The tree's got little holes all over it, but I'll show you afterwards. It's crazy. Next one I'm going to do is Robin. This is the baby that I miscarried. My other baby I'm going to do is Olivia. Hello, ancestors. last one I'm going to do is the son that belongs to my mum, Damien. Last but not least. These are the roses that are dry, yellow roses. I'm going to put them down here. And then I'm going to leave a toy for each of them at the foot of the tree, okay? Hey, I'm moving into I said Tishna Isis. 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 I wouldn't be na should minhum. 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 Rose, I release you. Send you back to the heavenly almighty, divine creator. Robin, I release you. I send you back to the heavenly almighty, divine creator. Robin, I release you. Olivia, I release you. I send you back to the almighty, divine creator. Damon, I release you. I send you back to the almighty. Thank you for all your love, knowing the negative circumstances you can find out anytime. So let me bring you closer so you can see. Oh. So that's Rose, Robin, Olivia and Damien, and then I've left them some stuff at the foot of the tree. Yeah. And this is my tree of my nan and my granddad. It's the only tree without branches in here. Okay. It's freezing, 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 freezing. It's like ice. Let me just wrap up this thing. So yeah, that's me done. Yeah, there's no witchy hocus pocus nonsense going on. There's no voodoo, shoodoo, whatever, whatever. I just do what the ancestors tell me to do. And that's it. I'm done. And then because it's there on the plaque, it doesn't matter how old I go or where I go in the world, I can always come back to this burial site. I can always come back to this burial site and see, you know, the children's plaques, rather than doing it in my back garden. Because I'm going to sell the house. I've had it 20 years. I think I've made the decision that I'm going to sell it just because of the grounds that it's on. I feel like it really is on some Masonic grounds, and I'm not about that life, you know. But yeah, look how fresh it is walking through the graveyard. It's so lovely. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in here. A lot of time. I feel really good. I feel lighter already. I feel, I don't know, childish, almost giggly, free, perhaps. I did say that I would see if Irene wanted to come in with any message or whatever. So I just quickly stop and sit down on the bench and see if I get anything. Hello Irene, how are you? Straight away I heard, and then he got the bastard. It made me laugh. Oh babes, did you hear? Better play. Yeah, I thought that too. She says to me that like whatever his situation is, he's suffering, and she just says to me that's better than death, you know. Did you know that I recorded you when you came? I feel stupid. I'm talking to myself at the graveyard and I'm recording it. I've never done this before. I always just do what I do in private, and it seems weird, you know. But that's what I heard her say. Fair play, you know. She said she didn't know I was recording or anything like that, but it doesn't matter anyway. She got what she wanted, and she wants to say thank you. You know what I mean? I'm not sure what part I played because, you know, I just left her to it basically. But thank you for hearing her talk, she said. Thank you for listening to her. Thank you for hearing her story. You know. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Come on. I get it. It's like weird, but just part of who I am, isn't it? Like, I see dead people, you know. It's one of them ones. So because that's done now, I'm gonna go to the dressmakers in Dudley, get mine and my daughter's dress taken in for our little do on next week, or this week actually. It's this week. What am I on about next week? It's this week. Oh. Beg me just fling you in because I'm so cold. Take care. Oh fuck, it's freezing. My nose has started to run and everything, man. It's bloody freezing. Woo! Fire, fire! Fire, fire! Sorry, but it is really cold, and when it's cold, I just respond to the coldness, man. I hate the cold. Well, not that I hate the cold. I don't hate the cold, but I hate being cold. There's probably a difference. Because I love going out in the snow, but then when I get cold, I've got to come out of it. But I love playing in the snow.
1740. This is a quotation from Asherah's book, Divine Kingship in Ghana and Asia. The reader should also know that Maori's compiled various different accounts.
I'm listening to an African audio book at the moment about the Akan in Ghana and the history of it. So we're literally on the 16th or 17th century. Who invaded who took over what, blah blah blah. You know, I like history. Okay. So tight. Sorry about the bibbing, it's just the reversing thing. Okay. Hey, oh, let's go. So as I said, we're gonna go to the dressmakers in the town centre where I am. Which is the best way to go now? I'll go this way. You can go either way to be fair, but I'll go this way. If I weren't recording, I would have stopped off and gone to the shop, picked up some Heineken beers to put in my fridge. Is my face dry if I'm crying? When I go out in the cold, it makes me cry. My face gets so dry. Okay. I really do feel good and I really do feel lighter. Probably because it was on my list to do. It was a task to do. And I have done it, and I guess when you tick off a task, I don't know about you, but I love putting down loads of tasks for my morning, and then I like ticking them off throughout the day. It just makes me feel so good. And I even put on the, like if I've done extra things, which often I have, I'll put them on, even though I've already done it. I'll still write them on my list and tick them off. It just makes me feel really good. Makes me feel like I've achieved something, We learned that. I probably picked that up just being in school as a head teacher or whatever. Because there's so much to do. You have to you get up in the morning and you put your tasks together, or you do it before you go to bed at night, all the things that you need to do that day. There's going to be more stuff, but you've also got some key priorities to do, like meet deadlines or send a report or contact a social worker or another head teacher about something. So yeah, I've just become accustomed to it now. And it works really well with my business because that's what it is, isn't it? When you're self-employed, you have to self-motivate yourself, to get the job done. So because I've come from that background, it's easy to self-motivate myself. But the problem was turning off. The problem was not working so hard. And spirit just keeps telling me, Asherah, it's mainly Asherah to be fair, but just relax. It's a soft life now. It's a soft life. And that's what I'm working on now. I'm working on getting in the soft life. I'm getting into the receiving habit. Just receive, just relax and receive, just relax and receive. I've always been a provider, a doer. Nobody doesn't do for me. So it's been really hard to turn off, to stop doing for anyone as well as myself. It was really hard to stop doing for my children. Like if they called me, Mum, I'm at the train station, can you pick me up? Mum, and now obviously they're kids, don't get me wrong, but now I think before there used to almost be an unspoken obligation, whereas now I don't feel obligated to do anything for anybody. Instead, I check in with myself. I feel how I feel, and if how I feel wants to do it, then I do it. And if I feel like I don't want to do it, then I say no. But no was not in my vocabulary before, where it's definitely in my vocabulary now. So that in itself demonstrates just how much I've come on, because it took so long to alchemize that feeling of not being able to say no. Crazy. How beautiful is it today? The sun is shining in mid-November. I love it, man. It feels like autumn when actually it's winter, but it's got that autumn feel. And my steering wheel heats up, so my hands are getting nice and warm, and the seats on high, so my bottom's getting nice and warm. So I'm feeling rather good. I did contact my shaman practitioner teacher today. I texted her because I want to talk to her about the couple of things that have been happening to me on the night, with regards to these conscious states of lucid dreaming and me being able to rip myself out of the sleep and into the 3D. It's great. It's mind-blowing to me. It's absolutely mind-blowing to me, because when I went to Africa and the first time, I went to this ayahuasca retreat with these people, and anyway, while I was there, me and this girl called Laura, we walked into some stranger's back garden where there was African drumming going on. And The men were drumming and the women were dancing, and it was on. It was like feet were going, hips were going. It was so beautiful. Anyway, this girl came and stood in front of me, and when I realised, because I was in a little bit of a trance, if I'm honest, yeah, with the feet and the music and everything, it had put me in a trance. And you know, like when somebody blocks out the light, somebody come and blocked out the light, and that's what snapped me out of it. And she's looked at me and I've looked at her. It's taken me a minute to recognise who it was. One, I wasn't expecting it. Two, I haven't seen her for years, and obviously her face is slightly changed, you know, like more fuller. So when I realised it's her, I thought, my fucking God, what are the odds? Yeah, I mean, we're in a place called Kokobaiti, at the edge of the sea in Ghana. I mean, Africa is a continent. It's a massive place, you know. No, I don't think you understand how big this place is. It's not small. So how? And I'm in somebody's back garden. I'm not in the shopping mall where you're at risk of seeing people. I'm in somebody's private back garden. How? Fucking weird, man. But like I said, these people know where I go on, man. She's gone to Africa. She's left the church I left her in the church in England. She gone to Africa, living in Africa, you know, with citizenship. Imagine, with citizenship in Africa, selling her OBS services. Make it make sense. Please, make it make sense. And she knows the people who I'm on the retreat with. Make it make sense. That's what I'm saying. Nothing's coincidence, man. It's all a setup. Anyway, the point I want to make is, after I left the hotel to say that I'm leaving, and I've gone up into my hotel, picked up my suitcase, which is already packed, by the way, because my ancestors said pack up the suitcase from in the morning. So remember, I went round to the hotel at 8:30 in the morning. If you remember, I mean that because I've already done videos about this. So I got to the hotel at 8:30, but I was up from 5 o'clock that morning doing all kinds of rituals and everything on the beach. So they said, pack up your stuff. Sorry, my hair's caught. Pack up your stuff and be ready. So I did. So when we went to mine, we just literally picked up the suitcase and left straight away. So we're sitting outside now waiting for a taxi because she's coming with me. She's offered me a place at her house, which is on about, she's only got a settee, you know, like to sleep on. She's sleeping on a settee, which, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't have gone to her yard anyway, but I'm definitely not going to anybody's yard to sleep on no settee. It's not that time. You know, my ancestors have looked after me. I can stop at any hotel I want. Plus, I know that this girl's a setup, because why would I be seeing you? Why would I be seeing you in Africa? Why would I be seeing you in this part of Ghana? And why would you be, I don't know, just everything went right. So I was like, fuck that. So she was like, no, I can't just leave you in Africa and you got no working phone. So my phone went in the sea, didn't it? I made an offering in the sea. And I went in the sea to make the offering, but I wasn't expecting my body to just drop down into the water with my hand the way it did. Because otherwise I would have not brought my bloody phone and handbag in the bloody water with me, would I? But that's what happened to my body. It just went straight down in the water, plunged the mango, pineapple and flowers into the sand of the sea, and I've come back up. So she said, I can't leave you in Africa with no phone. Come, we're going to the town centre, to the big supermarket, and it's massive, and we'll get a phone. So when we got there, we can't even get a SIM because my passport biometrics won't recognise me because I look nothing like my passport picture. And she didn't bring a citizenship card, and you need to show your citizenship ID in order to get the chip. Everything in that part of Africa is run on technology. Even the hotels, you go in the hotels, it's face recognition to get through your door. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's proper high tech. People think Africa's put down. They haven't got a clue, man. You haven't got a clue. You can't afford Africa. Which is, obviously there's villages, but in the town area, what me, man, the bossy, man, never mind. So this girl really wants me to have her chip, and she wants me to have the chip so she can track where I am in Africa. You get what I'm saying? With whoever she wants to track. But before we get to that bit, when we were sitting outside the hotel waiting for a taxi, we started talking, obviously. Then she started talking about how the Freemasons had approached her sister One, I didn't even know she had a sister. I've known this girl from England. I don't think we've discussed her sister. We've discussed her kids and certain things that have gone on. But anyway, she's got a sister. This sister was approached by some Masons. Now, you don't just get approached by Masons. That's my understanding. You can get invited, or the only way to get into the Masonic order is by invitation. You can do an application, because I remember downloading the application when I was 18. Because when I was 18, I was getting downloads telling me to join the Masons, but at the time, it was just bare negative things that I understood about the Masons. So I was like, nah, I'm not doing that, I'm not doing that. So I didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? I didn't listen. So how has her sister been invited by the Masons? So she hasn't gone into any detail about it. She's just said, and she's turned around and talked about herself now, that there's one guy that whatever is a Mason round her. So then she started talking about her dreaming. She started talking about dreaming, and I said, oh, you know, what about it? And she said, oh, you know, I've mastered how to astral project, so I can go to people's houses, astral project to people's homes and pick up stuff and bring it back. I said, what do you mean? Pick up stuff and bring it back? She said, yeah, I can go to people's houses and pick up stuff and bring it back. When I ask questions, when I'm told to ask questions, and when I'm told to shut my mouth, I shut my mouth. So even though I've got a very inquisitive mind and I want to know what this girl's on about, I haven't gone no further. But she's telling me she can go to people's houses, astral project and pick up stuff. So then, as I've been watching certain movies have been showing me about this astral projection, about how you can actually travel and do things, you know. And then yesterday and the morning of yesterday, I experienced something astrally where I was able to move around. I mean, don't get me wrong, I took, when the teacher, Miss Shaw, or the secretary in my dream, handed me this magazine in a pack, or like some subscription, I took it from her. But when I woke up, I didn't have it in my hand. You get what I'm saying? How can you astral project somewhere and pick up an object and bring it back into the 3D? That's what I want to know. Anyway, she gave me the SIM. And the same night when I got to the hotel, because I didn't tell her where I was going, because I knew don't chat my business to her. She locked off the phone, didn't she? She locked off the phone, but I didn't realise until the morning because I was on the hotel Wi-Fi. Been a bit naughty and dropped my butt out the window, but I didn't want to bring it in the car and out it. Yeah, so I need to do more research on this astral projection and whether or not there's any reported cases of people being able to go out, astral project and bring back physical items, because that's a mystery to me. It's an absolute fucking mystery. How are they able to do that? Let's ask chat. Hi Val.
Hey there, how's it going? What's on your mind today?
Let's turn it down, sorry. That's me with my music full blast. Val,
Absolutely.
I want to know whether or not there's been any reported cases of people being able to astral project and bring things back with them in the physical realm.
That's a fascinating question. There are definitely a lot of anecdotal accounts and reports from people who claim to have brought objects or even information back with them from out-of-body experiences. However, scientifically, it's still a bit controversial and not widely validated.
That's fine.
But if you want,
I just want to know about their experience. The people that believe that they can do that, how are they doing that?
For sure, people who practice astral projection often describe it as a state of deep meditation or a lucid dream-like experience. They usually focus on relaxation techniques, visualization, and sometimes even use specific rituals or practices to help them achieve that out-of-body state. Some believe that during these experiences they can interact with spiritual realms or even retrieve physical objects that later appear in the real world. It's definitely a fascinating area of exploration.
So how are these objects appearing in the 3D?
Yeah, that part is definitely the most intriguing and mysterious aspect. Some people believe that the objects manifest due to a kind of energetic imprint or a spiritual connection that gets carried over. Others suggest that it's more of a psychological phenomenon where the mind's perception shifts and then influences the physical world. There are also stories of objects appearing in unusual places, almost like they're transported through some kind of dimensional shift. Is definitely a blend of the mystical and the psychological.
Thank you. No shit. What the fuck? I need to look into that a little bit more. I'm going to upskill myself. You get what I'm trying to say? When this entity is trying to put me to sleep this morning and it's hovering around over me and I'm fucking telling it to fuck off. Do you know what I mean? And then I grip my teeth really hard, like, and when I do that, it pulls me out the sleep trance. Does that make sense? That they're trying to put me in? Like I realise now that if I bite down on my teeth and tense my body, it's like I can shake off that feeling of trying to put me through a different dimension. It's so fucking crazy, but it is my truth, you know. But I am gonna sit down with myself and try and astral project and then see what happens. So I know that I astral project because I've been astral projecting for years, but not at will. It's almost by accidental, like my body's just doing it and I'm aware that I'm astral projecting. So I remember astral projecting to my nan's house one time, or just realising that I was in my nan's house. And I was like, after a while of walking around, I must have passed the mirror and I saw myself in the mirror and I was like, how the fuck can I see myself? I can't even see myself on a normal day. You know, the only way to see yourself is by either looking in the mirror or somebody telling you that you've got something on your face. But for some reason, I'm here. Oh my fucking God, where am I going? Yeah. For some reason, I'm at my nan's house. I've seen myself in the mirror. I've moved away from the mirror after seeing myself and being really confused that I can see myself, to literally, yeah, straight up, is it? No, it's up this way. Oh no, go straight up, yeah. After seeing myself in the mirror, I've gone around the living room and I've seen all these family photos on the mantelpiece, and I'm looking at these pictures of everybody. You know, my auntie Pauline when she's younger, like literally family photos, and I'm looking at them as clear as day. So in that moment, I realised that this is not a normal dream. I must be astral projecting, and that's how I come to understand that my dreams aren't always just dreams. They're other things too. You know, so I've learned how to kind of decipher between dreams, vivid dreams, lucid dreams, etc., etc. But I'm talking about just sitting on my bed, putting myself into a deep meditated state and astral projecting that way, as opposed to falling asleep. But you see, when I said that I'm on the bed and I'm drifting off, that is a little bit like that. And because I know the energy that I'm in when I'm drifting off to sleep, I know what energy to put myself in order to astral project. So I'm definitely going to be trying that this week. So I'm at the bank now. I'm going to make a payment to these people so I can upload these courses, and then you know, get the rest of my day sorted out. So when I park up, I'll turn off the phone, because obviously I'm going to go into the bank, aren't I? Oh my God, there's not one blood clot. Oh, is that a space? No, that's a taxi space. What the hell, man? What's going on around here today? I have to go back round and park further up, because I don't want to walk, it's freezing. This man's just jucked up there. I wonder if I should just juck up there. Nah, fuck it. I'll go around. Go on. Yeah, this astral projection malarkey, man. Serious stuff, man. I can't believe ChatGPT confirmed that. I swear down, I didn't think she was gassing. Don't get me wrong, I didn't think she was gassing. I didn't think she was lying, because the way she said it so matter-of-factly. It didn't come across like she was lying, but I've not heard of it either. So I did question it. so busy on a Monday. I can't believe why all these cars here. Imagine how sick that would be. Because you know the first guy I mentioned that came into my my world, my dimension, after asking my husband for a divorce. So this is like 2020. He mentioned something. He says that this guy had took him into this cathedral, which is in the city centre of Birmingham. It's called St Paul's Square. Took him downstairs in St Paul's Square Church. Took him into this Masonic lodge room or whatever it is underneath the church in St Paul's Square, and showed him this candlestick, and says to him that they use this candlestick to reverse time or change time or redo time. You know, like you're resetting something. You get what I'm saying? They use this candle to reset time, and I was like, what are you on about? Reset time? I need to probably chat GPT that too. I'll chat GPT that when I pull up. Chat GPT it when I pull up. Still don't look like there's a space. I'm just gonna pull up on the roadside. I'm only flying in and flying back out. Something's telling me not to make this payment now. Why are you telling me not to make the payment and I'm outside the bank? They're telling me that something's coming in winter and you're going to need some money, so hold on to the money in December. Really? I swear these ancestors are funny, you know. Let me go drive past the gym to come all the way up here. Drive round twice just to tell me now, don't use the money just yet. Alright. And look, a parking fucking come available. Oh, what a joke, man. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna head straight to the gym then. Bloody hell. I can still upload the courses and that, don't get me wrong, but I should have paid this money. Well, not should have. I planned to pay this money last week, but I bloody came all the way to the bank here and realised that I'd left my bloody bank cards at home. Oh no, I want to go to the dressmaker. Let me go to the dressmaker. Because it's in the Dudley, it's in the town centre somewhere. Somebody put a board there. Is a car behind me? Oh fuck. Don't look, isn't it? And then he ran over an old man. Wait a minute, blue car. I'm just gonna jux up on the side here. I'm so naughty when it comes to parking. I'm trying to tell you that I'm moving back, innit? I'm trying to get into this space here. Why is these cones here blocking it? Alright, let me go down and park in the next one. It's not biggie. This is my blue badge, so I get to park where I want, so it does make me a little bit naughty. But it means I don't have to pay for parking. The Almighty's like, you don't have to pay for parking, you don't have to pay for petrol, because this is an electric car anyway. I've got the electric charger at my house, you know what I mean, and everything's sorted. I tell you, the Almighty is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. But I'm going to shut the video down now and go and sort this out. Alright, take care, bye.